Hey there techies, welcome to another Techie Tips video, and if you're watching this video, it's for one of two reasons most likely. Either you just love hearing me talk, which, hey, that's cool, or you've been trying to get into safe mode by mashing the F8 key for the better half of an hour, and I'm here to tell you, you're not going crazy, it doesn't work anymore. No, the geniuses over at Microsoft have decided to move it to a more graphics or more eye-pleasing area. So now you have to go into the settings area of your PC and go over to recovery and click on restart now under the advanced startup, in which you can then get to safe mode. This has to be the most useless thing I think I've ever seen. And it's because half the time when you want to actually get into safe mode, it's because you can't start your computer. So why in the hell would you make me actually start my computer before I can start troubleshooting my computer? Because I'm having issues starting my computer. It doesn't even make sense to say. So, with that said, there is still a way that you can make it so you can tap F8 on your keyboard to get into safe mode. So I'm going to show you how to do that here. But first, for those of you who are still not convinced and think, well, I can't really see a reason anymore why you want to do that. I mean, Windows 10, it's very secure. And I don't see any way you would not be able to get into Windows to get into safe mode. Well, here you go. Let's click on this little buddy over here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's going to happen? It should be fun. And, oh shit, your computer's now mine. What the hell does that mean? What did this guy send me? And we're restarting. Well, I guess we'll see what's going to happen. Maybe nothing. Maybe everything. Who knows? Well, maybe they have a point. I guess my computer is starting up fine. Let's just sign in, and I guess we'll continue using it. Maybe nothing bad happened. Okay, I guess we'll just sign in like normal and continue using it, right? Yeah, so. Shouldn't pose. Okay, so there's my desktop. Cool. Let's go to my start menu. Okay, we're gonna click on some settings here. Go to settings, and then let's see, update and settings here. What the hell is this? What the? I just rebooted. What's going on? I don't even know what's. Well, guess we can't get into safe mode, can we now? Yeah. So much for that super secure Windows. Anyways, so with that said, you can obviously see there's some security issues or some scenarios in which you'd want to get into the legacy safe mode. Luckily, it's fairly easy to do. First off, what we need to do is we need to stop the endless reboot here. You need to go to Microsoft's website or somehow get your hands on hold of a copy of Windows 10. Luckily, you can just go to Microsoft's website here and download the tool. Whether it's 64 or 32-bit, download whatever flavor you have. Pretty simple. Once in there, check whatever version of Windows you have, whether it's Home or Pro. If you don't know, well, I guess you're going to have to just do the old guess and check, right? Not a big deal, though. Most likely it's Home. So, with that said, once you do that, you must go ahead and boot into Windows. So, we'll go ahead and sign in here. Just let the computer do the rebooting for me because, well, quite frankly, that's all it's going to do. Or, we can just speed it up here and do our old reboot via the virtual machine power. So, let's just go ahead and we'll reset. And we're going to go ahead and once you do that, did I miss it? I did miss it. You're basically going to have to put in your removal media here. So once you have your removable media in, whether you've created a flash drive or a DVD, go ahead and boot off of it. Whatever your method of getting into your boot menu is. A lot of times it's either F11, something like that. Otherwise, in my case, it's escape. Alright, so once you're in your boot menu, boot off of whatever device you chose. I have a CD or ISO in this case, so I'm going to choose that. So we're going to boot off CD. Got to do that. Now once you're at the boot manager right here, select whatever flavor you have. If you download only one, you're going to have one option. So go ahead and just click enter. Once you do that, you're going to go ahead and start into the bootable version of Windows, or at least the Windows 10 startup. So once you're in there, you go over and you look at my video, or what if you printed it off, you can do that too. And you go to get your code. So get that ready. But first, we have to get to that part of getting to the command prompt. So we click next right there. You don't want to click install now because we don't reinstall Windows. We just want to repair our computer. So click on repair your computer. And here's that new fancy screen that Microsoft thought would be such a bang-up idea to put inside the operating system itself. You know, it was cool, and it does look a lot better, I'll give you that. But we're going to have to go and click on troubleshooting now to get into the command prompt. So click on advanced, probably shouldn't have gone that fast. And then once you click on advanced, you can see, there we go, command prompt. And there's the command prompt. So what we got to do first is we have to change our directory. So to do that, we type in C: and press enter. And as you can see right there, congratulations, you've just entered your first command. So that's the easy part. Now we have to go and type in this whole long code, basically. So in order to do that, I'm going to use the magic of video editing, and it'll suddenly appear before your eyes on the screen. And voila, would you look at that? There it is. So after you've typed in that really super long, complicated code, you then hit enter. And you should see on the screen, it says operation completed successfully. So now all we have to do is restart. Pretty simple. So you can just go ahead and close that out and click turn off your computer. It will then go ahead and should restart. Maybe. Well, in this case, I guess it really did turn off my computer. But in that case, just turn it right back on. Start mashing the F8 key. And would you look at that, we can now get into safe mode. Yay! So that is essentially how you enable legacy safe mode on Windows. Not too complicated, pretty simple. Unfortunately, if you're having issues with your Windows 10 installation, you will have to go to Microsoft's website and grab a copy of the latest Windows 10 build in order to do this. So just to prove that it works, I'm going to wait a little bit here, and you can see it doesn't give you the list of files it's loading anymore. It just gives you that fancy little Windows logo. That's something else that they've just kind of done under the radar. I don't really see why they need to do that, but nevertheless, they did it. And as you can see right here, in this case, we actually have to type in our password. So excuse me while I type in my password. Oops, I gotta type in some numbers now. I think that's it. And now I will be able to get into Windows in order to fix the issue. And as you can see, guys, everything is working perfectly fine. No crazy commands popping up, nothing of that sort. So I can now go ahead and fix what I did by going to Run and going over here and deleting this out of the startup folder. Going to start, there we go, and restart. Now we'll boot up our computer and see if the issue has been fixed. Alright everyone, so here we are at the screen of doom again, the area, the bane of my existence. So if you notice though, you'll see that you have to type in your password instead of my PIN. Your PIN is still there, you just have to go to sign in options and click on PIN option. Once you do that, you can then log in using your PIN again. Yay! Not too complicated. So here we go, logging into Windows. You cross our fingers and hope the problem's fixed, right? And that's usually what happens when you go into safe mode, right? And we'll give it a couple seconds. Then I think we're okay. I think we managed to avert disaster and fix a problem that Microsoft, in a sense, created. So, all right, guys, I think that's going to be the end of the video here. As you can see, the system is working again, and there are no reboots anymore. So, hope you enjoyed the video. As you can see, this is a perfectly good reason of why you still need to be able to boot directly into safe mode instead of booting into normal mode first. It just doesn't make sense to do it the other way around. So, however, if you want to go back to your standard boot option, instead of typing in legacy, rerun this command and type in standard. Pretty simple. That'll bring you back to the old way. So if you want to put it back, you can easily do it after you're done troubleshooting. So that's it. See you guys in the next video.